Welcome back to Stooge Club. I am your host, the Stooge. It's been a couple of days, so that means there's another pickups video. And we've got some vintage stuff, we've got some media, we've got some Ghostbusters, we've got a random bag of toys for £1.50. So geeks, gamers, toy collectors, sweaties that still live at home in their mum's basement, strap yourselves in, because here we go. And let's start with this £1.50 toy bag here. And so the lighting is terrible as always because I live in the UK. Well, let's open her up. So we got a Superman mold. Back part of Superman molds. I don't know what these are. That's Zod, obviously. We got another Zod. We have a Zod. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't have a Zod figure. It's not too bad looking. Very dark though. We got one of these dudes. It's trash. We got a Batman. It's a weird looking Batman, but I like it. Got another Power Ranger with his weapon. So this is Ninja Storm, obviously. This is just a rubber figure. We got a Superman cape, randomly. We got... Oh, is this? Is this Doctor Strange figure? No, DC Comics. Who is... Ra's al Ghul. It's Ra's al Ghul. Green Lantern with an axe thingy. Got a Spidey. It's obviously Civil War or Homecoming. Got a Power Rangers board. Does he go? Where is that Power Ranger? No, he doesn't fit on there. But a Power Ranger board? That's SPD, I think. Power Girl. Animated Batman, the animated series Power Girl. Or Justice League, the animated series. Another weapon. Oh, this goes here. Come on. Why do they make these things so difficult? There we go. So he has both of his weapons. Okay, cool. Mikey missing an arm and his mask. So that's garbage. A helmet for one of those garbage dudes. Another little Spidey. Ben 10. I know nothing about Ben 10, or very little. I've seen maybe 4 episodes of the cartoon, maybe. Is this guy's name Inferno? Possibly? Okay, looks like he's got a gimmick. Oh, it still works. Cool. And a stealth suit Spidey. So that's pretty cool. So only a little bit of junk in that bag. Okay, he's still going. That's not cool. Let's just move those dudes out of the way because we have so much more. And yes, I knocked the camera over. Look at the ground. Look at my table. Look at my table. Okay. He's still going. Would you shut up, Inferno? Okay, so for... it's this one. And all of these guys. So for £2 I got... Serious? Okay. Batman. So this is Legends of the Dark Knight. He does have wings, but they're broken, so I just took them off because he looks very cool as it is. He's so chunky and so 90s. We got a bunch of these little Marvel figurines. This is all included in that £2. So Hulk, Whiplash, Thor, Falcon, Red Skull in the Iron Man suit. So that's from Fear itself. Little Cap, Abomination, Hawkeye, Nick Fury, and a little Age of Ultron figure as well. So that was all pretty cool. That Batman basically was worth it for me. Now, again, I don't remember what I paid for all of these because I got so many lots together. I think this was another £2. And we got Stealth Suit Spidey. Yes, another one of those. A Ninja Turtle, Leonardo in some sort of get up here. A little Transformer, he's got a little gimmick. I don't know what this is from. I think this is from the Transformers GoBots line. Another Power Ranger. Another Power Ranger, the Burger King bobbleheads. I think this is a double up, so this might be going to G Banks. And a kick-in Michelangelo. I've got the Leonardo, now I've got the Mikey. For 49p, I think, we got Michael Jordan, Space Jam. Missing his basketball, and yeah, he's a bit dirty, I'll clean him up. But, god damn, it's Michael Jordan. There we go. Now he's covering his face. We'll put it down here. He's about to go for the shot. There you go, Jordan. Alright, this was $1.99. You may have seen, I got some of these a couple of months back. Now we've got the animated series Batmobile. This is the Hot Wheels Batman line. I've got the Penguin Duck. And I have the classic. And I also just want the normal Batmobile. But here is the animated series Batmobile, which is very cool. For £1.20, we got the big Raphael, who does this, and the little Raphael, they threw him in as well, which is very cool. Some media, and then we've got a couple more toys, and a couple of vintage items, vintage toys. 50p today, I picked up Scream. $1.99, we got the 4-disc Inspector Gadget box set. Looks like these are restored. I can't wait to watch that. Alright, Dungeons & Dragons Volume 1. If you didn't watch his cartoon in the 90s. So Dungeons & Dragons, and the next two were 3 for £1. We're back, A Dinosaur Story. This is Don Bluth animation. And Flight of the Navigator, one of the classic 80s movies. Then today for £1, I found Whisper of the Heart, the Studio Ghibli film. I haven't seen this one. Can't wait to watch it. And for £3, we got the Sergio Leone Dollars Trilogy. I don't know why it's called the Spaghetti Western Collection. It's called the Dollars Trilogy. A fistful of dollars for a few dollars more, and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. 3 of the best westerns of all time. It's actually a trilogy starring Clint Eastwood and the character of the Man with No Name. This was 50p, I think. The Simpsons Complete Guide. I've had this before. This is awesome. It's the early episodes, the ones written by Conan O'Brien and those guys that were actually good. Really good guide. Okay, let's do one of the vintage things. So, found this tub. See how it says £1 on it? I thought it was £1 each, but no, they wanted £1 for the whole tub, and it is a massive tub of mini Boglins. Like, just so many of them. It's crazy. Alright, the little army dude with his gun. Show you a couple of them, a little scientist dude. A guy picking his own eye. One eating a bone. The one giving you the na. One sticking his tongue out at you, if you can see that. The brighter ones are easier to see. One with a bat. Anyway, it goes on and on and on. We'll do a video about these later. If you don't know what Boglins are, they were a toy from the 80s, primarily in the US and UK. They didn't really travel elsewhere. I know about them, even though I grew up in Australia. Never really had any. You could get the big ones that you could actually put your hand into, and these ones. I think you could get them in Australia. They just weren't a big thing. Because I remember having one of the hand puppets, but not these little mini ones. I've never seen these before. And to get an entire collection, like, this is insane. It's so deep and full. So we'll probably do a video about those at some point. If you know much about Boglins, can you let me know in the comments below? Because I know very, very little. So, sorry, I'm just reaching over to grab the next thing, which is $3.99. I don't know much about Bakugan, but I do know an entire box full, including some of these uncommon, I looked them up, is worth $3.99. So, I mean, I think I can't remember which ones. I think he was one. And this one was one, the squarey, weird looking one. Yeah, so these are pretty cool. They transform into little things, like the balls open up into little monsters and little different things. I know it's a game and stuff. And it also came with a bunch of the cards. So that was pretty cool. And I know people who are into those, so we will pass them on to a home that wants them. 50p. Gremlins. Forgot that one. Have to watch that. Alright, this is $3.99. Now, I don't normally buy these, but this is complete and, you know, in really nice condition, and it'll probably be fun to open up and have a look. These are made by Chap May. Where's the... Of course, I don't even put their name on their stuff. Yeah, so they were distributed through Sainsbury's, but yeah, these are Chap May toys. Now, if you don't know who Chap May are, they're the company that used to be Lannard, that did Hardcore. They did rip-off G.I. Joes. So as you can see, it looks like a little rip-off G.I. Joe. And their toys have pretty much stayed the same since. So these guys kind of fit in with G.I. Joes pretty well. Their accessories are usually pretty usable and pretty good to use in other things as well, like for G.I. Joe playsets. You can put them in the background. They don't look too out of place. Yeah, it just kind of looked cool. And I mean, yeah, it was expensive, but £4. I just wanted to check one out, so that's fine. Next up, we got 2 more of the Diamond Select Ghostbusters. Every time I go to B&M, I find different ones. I'm so happy. We're, of course, going to be unboxing these at some stage. So we've got Janine now, which is very cool. And quitting time, Ray. So you can see his jumpsuit's all open. He's ready to be done for the day and go home. It's a little bit dirty. It's quitting time for Ray. We've gotten a bunch of these. The only thing... What am I missing at this point? So you can see them on the back here. I've got Slimed Peter, which isn't on here. So I think I still need just the original Ghostbusters. Got her. I still need... Yeah, okay, so there's still a few I need. But Quitting Time Ray is now in the collection. Last piece. We have a vintage piece for our last piece that I just picked up today. So do you know what this is? Now, most people would just walk past this, and I completely understand that. Like, it just looks like a very cheap toy. In fact, it's not. This is the Car Park Micro Machines 1995 playset. These are awesome. So, they do little things, and there's all sorts of... So, you can run the car into there, for instance. And then there's a lift here that might not be working currently, or I don't know how to work it yet. But there's things here, and then there's a little safety ramp there that you can open and close. There's a painting thing here. There's actually a car elevator. It's very cool. Anyway, that's my delivery, so I've got to go, folks. I've been your host, the Stooge. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and until next time, adventure, excitement, Stooge craves not these things.